Hi guys, we are back with Eerie Elementary, Recess is a Jungle. This is chapter 6, and remember that, I know it's been a minute, but they were in the forest that was beside the school, and they saw a crow, and they said maybe the crow knows the way out, so they're trying to find the way out. And so they said, Lucy's right, and then come on. And so the next chapter 6 is called The Towering Man. Okay. So it says, the three friends chased after the crow. Then Antonio had an idea. Wait a minute, he said. He grabbed Sam's hall monitor sash and threw it around his wrist. Let's tie the sash around us so that we don't get separated again in the fog. Great idea, Sam said. So they had this big, like a sash that goes across his chest for the hall monitor, kind of like a scarf. And so what they're going to do is tie it together so that way they don't get lost in all the fog. Okay? So here's the next page. So it says, Sam squinted. He saw the outline of the crow, but it wasn't flying. It wasn't moving at all. It seemed like it was frozen in midair. The three friends stepped closer. The fog thinned out. Sam, Antonio, and Lucy stopped dead in their tracks. The crow wasn't frozen in midair. It was standing on someone's shoulder. The shoulder of a huge, towering man. So a towering man means like the man was probably really, really tall and he like towers over stuff, and you can see him right there. He looked really tall. So he was a huge, towering man. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and read chapter 7 because chapter 6 was really short. So here is chapter 7. It's called The Statue's Face. So it says, the huge towering man did not move. Neither did the crow. Fog swirled around them. Very slowly, Sam inched forward. The hall monitor sash tugged at Lucy and Antonio to follow him. There was a gust of wind and the fog cleared. They saw then that it was not a man. Not really. Antonio breathed a sigh of relief. We were worried over a big hunk of stone. The statue was cracked and chipped. Large black insects crawled in and out of it. Green moss covered much of the statue, including its face. The statue stood atop a stone base covered in vines. The soccer ball, Antonio said, pointing. The ball rested against the base of the statue. Hey, we found it, Lucy said. Antonio scooped it up and wiped the mud off of it. Sam barely heard his friends. He was too busy staring at the statue. He wondered who the man was. Squawk! Squawk! The crow flapped his wings and flew into the fog. Sam untied the sash and threw it over his shoulder. Can you two help me up? He said. I want to peel away the slimy green gunk so we can see the statue's face. So, here they are.
Can I see?
Moments later, Lucy stood on Antonio's shoulders and Sam was climbing up Lucy's back. Antonio groaned. You guys, how strong do you think I am? Pretty strong, Sam said with a grin. Just hold still for one more second. Antonio stumbled a bit, but Lucy held tight to Sam's ankles and grabbed onto the top of the statue. They were steady now. Sam's fingers clutched the moss. Slowly, he began pulling it off the statue's face. The moss was wet and cold as ice. It smelled of mud and earth. As Sam peeled it away from the statue's mouth, he felt cold air rush at him. It was like something old and lifeless had just breathed on him. Sam gulped. He continued peeling away the moss. At last a large bit came free. Sam saw a face staring back at him. He cried out, the statue! It's a statue of Orson Eerie!
Can I see?
And that's the end. So next time we'll read chapter 8. Bye, guys.
Can I see it?